Hello. Hi, guys. So, today I want to share with you my extremely raw and very exposed story. And I've been sitting here for probably like 10 minutes trying to get the courage to hit the live button. So, here we are. So, so today I'm making this video to talk about Balanced and Beautiful. So, this is my 8-week online group coaching program for busy women. So this is for women who are struggling to find time to make healthy meals. They're feeling really guilty about maybe less than amazing food choices that they're making, and they're kind of feeling lost about where to start. And this program is so close to my heart, and I'm going to share this very raw and exposed story. So, I was a clean eating rock star. Obviously, I'm a certified health coach. Before I had my son, I was amazing. I would spend hours creating dinner. I was on it all the time. And then I had a baby, and that changed. So it was really hard. It was really hard at the beginning. I felt overwhelmed. I felt lost. I just felt incredibly guilty. I wasn't making the best food choices all the time, and I just felt really guilty about that. And then that started to impact everything. So obviously we are what we eat. And so the more that I strayed away from clean eating and I was eating processed food, things that were not good for me, they weren't supporting me, this was making me feel bad emotionally. I was feeling guilty. It was making me feel bad physically. Like, obviously, that's not going to make me feel any better. And that created a negative cycle. So the worse I felt, the worse I ate, then I felt even worse, then I would eat worse, then I would treat people in my life bad, my relationships, that didn't work very well. Like, can't be harsh to people. Lesson learned. And yeah, so it created this crazy negative cycle. I was feeling horrible. And then I had a friend come stay with me, and they just harshly judged me for all the things I already knew that I was doing bad. Not doing bad, but I wasn't maybe doing my best. And I was devastated. I was devastated. I was heartbroken. I wanted to just crawl into a hole and disappear and just not not do this anymore. I was ready to quit my business. I felt like a complete failure. Um, and I just want to say, like, this person had the best intentions and absolutely, like, no hard feelings to this person whatsoever. And I know now that they honestly had the best intentions for me. They were trying to help me, but at the time, yeah, it didn't help. I already felt that way, and then hearing it from someone else was just like more than I could handle. Um, and in that moment of darkness, which truly it was, like, I just felt like I didn't know what I was going to do. Um, I'm so blessed to have such an amazing team. And my tribe, one of my business partners, she asked me as I was bawling on the phone, um, saying I wanted to quit everything. She asked me, "Do you think that you're the only new mom that feels like this?" Probably not, right? Probably not. I'm sure I'm not alone in saying, like, when you first have a baby, it's nuts, and it just, like, you're on 1 hour of sleep if you're lucky. Someone's pooing on you, like, there's laundry up taller than your head, like, it's nuts, right? And then to be like, you should juice. I was just like, I can do nothing. Um, so yeah, in this dark, dark moment, when she asked me that, it was just like this huge aha moment that I was like, I'm totally not alone. Like, I'm not alone in feeling like this. Um, and at the time, like, I did feel horrible. I felt totally out of balance. I felt guilty. Honestly, I just felt fat, disgusting. I felt like a complete failure. And when I realized that, like, there's probably a lot of, and maybe not just moms, I'm talking just people that are busy. Like, maybe you're starting your own business and you have to go back to work full time, and it's a lot when you feel like you have no time for yourself and you're losing yourself. That's what happens, right? Obviously that doesn't feel very good. So in that moment of darkness, when I realized that, I said, okay, there has to be a way out of this. This is not what I'm going to do forever. I'm not going to be here forever. And so I promised myself I'd give myself 8 weeks. And in 8 weeks, if I couldn't turn it around, then I would quit my business. That was my mind frame at the time. So I made a plan. I made a plan for myself. I wrote it out, and I did. I worked on it for 8 weeks, and it freaking worked. 8 weeks. I had lost 25 pounds, and outside of that, which was my main concern at the time, but after I had lost the weight, it was like, I found myself again. Like I was back. I felt like Amanda, like real Amanda, not like, crying Amanda in the corner, like my real happy self. And I was just like beyond excited. I was like trying to tell everyone what I had been doing. And then I realized that for all of those women that are in that place, that are feeling like that, that it's just you're so overwhelmed and there's no way that you could add one more thing to your plate. Um, there's a better way. There's a way. There is a way to get out of it. I promise you. And then we launched Balanced and Beautiful. And these women like blew me away, like just absolutely blew me away. The results that they were getting were insane. And this is a thing, the whole program is 8 weeks. It's not really that much time to change your life. Um, and they're doing it. And so, when I'm talking about crazy results, yes, weight loss, totally. Weight loss is on there. But I think people put so much energy into having to be a certain number, which is it's a number. It doesn't matter. But more than that, it's finding your authentic voice. It's feeling like yourself again, like your real self, the happy one that's in there. That's just like drowning in negative self-talk. So the results I'm talking about are, I won't use anyone's names, but one client, so she was really shy. She was like a people pleaser, and she never stood up for herself. She was really kind of getting walked on by some people in her life. And within 3 weeks, owning her power, saying no to people, setting up boundaries, and then not feeling guilty about it, feeling good, feeling that empowered feeling. So that was amazing. Another client, she had been working this job that she absolutely hated, and she quit her job and started her own business. We talked about weight loss, and really everyone felt more confident. Their energy levels came back, and they really did have that feeling of being at peace with their body, with themselves, being more forgiving with themselves, and I guess really just falling back in love with yourself. If you can't love yourself, ain't nobody. Oh, we're on Instagram right now. Sorry, everyone on it. On Instagram. That's funny. So yeah, feeling more at peace with their bodies, loving themselves. So I'm so excited to let everyone know that we are launching this. Today is the first day registration is open. Registration will close October 10th, and we're going to start on October 10th. Sorry, registration closes October 6th, and the program will begin October 10th. This is the Tuesday after Canadian Thanksgiving. And we've got some really big changes that I'm so excited about. So the first one is that I am no longer going to be the only coach, which is so exciting. We have a team of, there should be 9 or 10 of us in total. So I'm beyond excited about that. And they're all bringing lots of value to the course. So these are things included in the whole price. We're talking about yoga classes, exercising and stretching, how to stretch properly. We're talking about lots of new live training, so some cooking classes and lots of cool fun live videos that we're going to be doing. So excited about that. Another thing is video conferencing, which I'm so stoked about. So we previously have been doing all of our coaching over the phone, which is fine. That was fun. But what's more fun is seeing our faces. So because we do get so closely connected, we're a really tight-knit group of people. So during the programming, we were doing lots of sharing. And yeah, so being able to see each other, I'm really excited about that. And we always do guest speakers, but this time they're going to have their own day. So our sessions are going to be our sessions. They're going to be for us to connect, to get deeper, to get that coaching, that support, that motivation. Because really what I've learned through my struggle is that getting shit on, surprisingly, does not make it easier. And what really does help the most is just loving each other up and being there and knowing that, you know, it's okay. It's okay to feel how you feel. It's okay to make mistakes. You don't need to be perfect. That's not what this is about. You know, it's about the progress that we're making. It's about being open and honest and sharing and being there to support one another. And I think honestly, I know for myself, I can't wait to get started. I do this program alongside everyone every single time we run it. And every single time I just have like the biggest transformations still. So very excited. So thank you, Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys for being here and listening to my story. I'm glad that I got to share it with you. I hope that if you're listening to this and you are feeling those feelings like that you're overwhelmed, that you just have so much stuff going on, like you're losing yourself in your to-do list, that this is for you. And just know that, you know, I'm just so grateful that I did go through this process. I'm grateful for my friend for, um, you know, saying the things that needed to be said at the time to shock me into it, right? To make me make the change. So I'm grateful that I had that struggle. I'm grateful that I had all those feelings because now I'm in a position where I can help people that were just like me, but at the same time, I get it. I know totally what that feeling. I know what you're feeling right now. So just know that it 100% can get better. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and we are here to help you. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this really raw story. So I'll see you guys soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.